Welcome back to the Hoodni's Fantasy Football Podcast. This is season 3, episode 1. I got my dogs with me here, MFB
Yes, sir. We are back.
and BBTB.
BBTV back, not cut from the Hoodnies. They said they was going to replace me. I'm here.
Yeah, that was an interesting decision, very tough decision. But yeah, we decided the podcast isn't the same without him. So he's back. And episode 1, we're going to go ahead and jump into all the off-season moves so far, because there may be more upcoming, but we're going to jump into the big ones. We're going to probably skip over some of the smaller ones. We'll discuss those in later episodes as they become relevant. But let's go ahead and jump into one of the biggest signings or movements in the offseason, which was AJ Brown to the Patriots. And I know BBTV's been really big on AJ Brown since he went to the Eagles. How do you feel about this, BBTV?
I absolutely love it. Drake May was missing a fire in their prime receiver. I know Stephon Diggs was there, kind of did his thing a little bit, but respectfully, Diggs is not in his prime anymore. AJ Brown, Mr. Diva himself, got paid on the Eagles. Literally a person that's going to get you yards, get you the ball, going to call for the ball. And this is the one thing that they needed in the Super Bowl last year. So I think that they make a crazy run, and AJ Brown is going to be the steal of the draft.
MFB, do you concur?
In short, overall, I do concur. But you know me, I'm gonna tell you the good side and the bad side. All right. The good side is we know Drake May is a dog, and the Pats do require an alpha target, and that can be AJ Brown for sure. I think the bad side, bro, is just he's getting old, and we've seen receivers get old and they just hit a cliff. And I'm not talking like, they decrease every year. I'm talking like a cliff, like boom, like straight bum. So that's my only concern. But in short, I would take AJ Brown. It's not a hard fade for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think MFB's trying to blow smoke. He's not even 30. What do you mean he's going to fall off a cliff? We saw Mike
just turned 29, by the way.
We saw Mike Evans going
That's
crazy,
old, bro. And he already had injury concerns last year at the Eagles, bro.
He had soft tissue injuries like hamstring and things like that, like little strains. I wouldn't, like, injuries aside, you can't ever predict injuries, right? But injuries aside, reunited with Mike Vrabel, who was his coach in Tennessee, now in Patriots. And I think with the way we've seen Drake May kind of take a step forward last year and finally having that true number one target on an offense that actually moves, and with a competent quarterback that isn't missing and underthrowing targets, I think this is going to be very good. I am high on AJ Brown this year for sure.
Yeah, and I know we got to move on, but also a big factor that's going to play into the performances of Drake May and AJ Brown is the defense of the Patriots. Patriots will probably finish top 3 defensively, and they're going to get the ball offensively a bunch of times. So a lot more opportunity for AJ Brown and Drake May.
Yep. No, it'll be good for sure. This is a big move for them, and it'll be exciting to see. Next move was Myles Garrett to the Rams. A defensive change, but it has fantasy implications. BBTB shook your head pretty quickly there. What's the feeling there for you?
Just give the Rams the ring already, bro. Don't even start the season, bro. Like, what do you like? Whether their defense was so solid last year, and they added the MVP, the defensive MVP, and now the opportunity that the defense obviously is going to perform, and then offensively, Puka Nacua, Devontae, Kyron, Stafford. Like, Stafford is down there on the list. Sleeper quarterback by far. Why? Offensive opportunities. So That's crazy.
Just side note, Aaron Donald may come out of retirement, and as we get closer to the start of the season, it seems more and more kind of like
insane,
more and more hints at like the possibility of it happening.
Are the Rams the top fantasy defense rank right now? Is there anyone above
them? I think the Texans are above them, technically.
Wow. I mean, the Texans were good.
I think.
Damn.
Don't quote me on that. I actually have not looked,
Okay.
but just based on drafts, like mock drafts and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be huge. It's good for the Rams as a whole, but also for the running backs, man. You got Kyron and Blake Corum, and even if they do continue to split carries, if they have the ball that often and they're winning, both those guys are going to eat. So it's going to be really good for both options. So yeah, this does have big fantasy implications. And I mean, if you get the Rams defense, you're good the whole season. Like, yeah, so you can draft them pretty early on, and it'll be great. If Aaron Donald comes out of retirement, you could probably take them like 9th round, 8th round, swoop a defense early. Bro, 10 plus points a week. Like, you're guaranteed 10 plus, maybe 20 points a week. Especially if they play against the Cardinals. Oh my God, bro. That's going to be so nasty. Next piece of news. Anything else, guys?
No.
Okay. Next piece of news. We got Jalen Waddle went from the Dolphins over to the Broncos. How do you guys feel about this move? MFB, you're a Broncos guy. How do you feel about this?
So I'll speak a little bit on Jalen Waddle first. I think Waddle is a sick prospect who, like, the potential of his career was somewhat wasted being the number 2 in Miami for so long. And with the Broncos, it could happen again. He's not going to be the number 2. It's just the Broncos are a team that they love to just run the ball. They can run it well. Their offensive line is really good this year. And their defense is also still pretty good. And that's kind of all they need to do to win games. Like, there was some miracle games last season, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of rare to see Bo Nix surgically break down a game like a Drake May, like a Josh Allen, like as far as passing, right? So,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, Jalen Waddle's a little high ADP right now for me.
I'm gonna go with the opposite. I think Waddle was low-key wasting his talent. I think MFB kind of said that, but what I'm saying is he was wasting his talent on the Dolphins because when Tyreek Hill was there, Tyreek Hill loved playing out that slot, and I feel like Waddle in the slot, phenomenal. And he doesn't have to play the X or the Y. He's just gonna play the slot. And you got Cortland Sutton on the side. And I forgot the other homie. So Waddle will always play the slot. And I think Waddle has like something like number 1 in the NFL off some kind of speed or acceleration or whatever it is. So
we're gonna need more accurate information than that, buddy.
No, it's something like that. But I'm just saying, like, Waddle just in the slot is going to do numbers, like, because he doesn't have to play the X or the Y. You got Sutton and you got another guy. So I think Waddle should be like where he's getting drafted at is solid, and I think he can just go up higher from there.
I'm kind of indifferent on his ADP. Like, it could go either way. Like, in my opinion, I don't actually want to draft him where he's going right now. I'd rather have Egbuka, who's going around the same.
Do you see
place.
Who's around his ADP?
Yeah.
If you're looking at
Well, I'm not looking at it right now, no, but I'm just off memory. But it depends on the draft. Every platform's different. But I mean, let's throw some names just real quick before we move on. Would you rather have, let's rate these 3, Egbuka, Waddle, or Tedero McMillan? Rank them in order of who you'd want. Let's say it's your turn and you need a wide receiver.
I'd put Waddle at the bottom of that.
Okay.
Yeah. And for me, it's like coin flip of Ted or Emeka, kind of.
Yeah, honestly the same, but yeah, same.
Okay. Well, let's move on. We can then maybe debate between this guy or Waddle. DJ Moore went to the Bills. Josh Allen has his number 1 receiver now, finally, right? How do you guys feel about DJ Moore going to the Bills?
I absolutely love it. I think DJ Moore is going to be the Stephon Diggs, what he was in the Bills. So I think he is a true solid wide receiver 1. When he had Caleb Williams was throwing the ball to everyone. You know, you didn't know if it was going to be, what is his name, Burden? Or
Luther Burden, Romo Dunze.
You didn't eat Colson Loveland, Cole Kmet. You didn't know who was performing. You got the Bills, brother. Who I can't even name a Bills receiver right now. That's not getting
Shakir,
paid. Like
is he still there?
Don't even know. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know if they dropped him or not.
Like DJ
Keon
Moore
Coleman.
should produce like tremendously. So I'm high on DJ Moore.
I'll let him be go.
I am not excited about DJ Moore, bro. Like, I'm not gonna, and here's why. It's not really, well, number one, like, there was a lot of talent on the Bears last year, and he didn't come out as the alpha on that team, right? So I agree with BBTB. As far as like wide receiver room on the Buffalo, he's number one, clear cut. But Josh Allen, like, after Diggs he spreads the ball so much. They run a lot of 12 personnel. They always throw to different tight ends, and I guess for a while we've kind of avoided like Bills receivers post Diggs era, because like, bro, like, we see Josh Allen getting taken second round every year, but the Bills receivers are all the way in the back of the 7th round, and I just feel like, yeah, sure, they're not winning in playoffs, getting to Super Bowl, but like they're they're gonna keep doing the same thing to win games as they're doing already, right? That's kind of my outlook.
Yeah,
What do you think,
I still want to take a look at the coaching changes to make a final decision immediately off the rip, because they did let go of Sean McDermott, and so I don't know. And the OC I think now became the head coach, so there's some changes that's been made there. I don't know how that's going to affect the team, and I'd have to look into that more, which will be our next episode, hopefully. But initially my reaction was like, oh sweet, that like I'm excited for DJ Moore, but when you take a look at what happened last year and how he didn't necessarily, come out on top or really step up and separate himself between the other guys as like a true number one. When you look at the kind of like how he did last year, it gets a little bit wishy-washy. So initially excited, but I'll take a look at the data and who they're working with this year, and then kind of make a decision after that. Real quick, DJ Moore or Jalen Waddle?
For me, it's DJ Moore.
Damn. I'd have to think more. I'm gonna say Waddle for now.
I'm gonna say DJ Moore. There's less competition for him, in my opinion. And with Josh Allen, I'd rather have that.
I'm kind of just betting on talent. I think Waddle's a better receiver than Moore.
Probably, yeah. I mean, yeah, you could argue that for sure. Let's move on to Kyler Murray to the Vikings. Between him and JJ McCarthy right now. They're like, apparently they're going back and forth in camp. Kyler Murray's winning the job. JJ McCarthy's doing good work. I don't know if he's winning the job at all. But yeah, how do you guys feel about what this does for Jay Jettis, Jordan Addison, all the pass catchers there?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't want to risk my fantasy season on Kyler Murray's hands and JJ McCarthy. I know Justin Jefferson, dog, paid, all that great stuff. Jordan Addison, dog, right? I just don't want, like, they're supposed to go off on a weak team and they just don't drop double digits. So why would I put my stress, Sure, Justin Jefferson's he's late, a first round pick. If you got to take him, you're going to take him. But I'm low key avoiding a lot of Vikings players.
Interesting. I'm kind of like, as far as avoiding Vikings, I'm kind of opposite. I think they're so cheap in ADP. No, because everything comes down to ADP. They're so cheap in ADP that it's kind of worth a shot if they blow up for you. Minus Justin Jefferson because he's first rounder.
Mm-hmm.
But like, even like Kyler Murray, like super late, if you really need a QB.
Even if you stash him, if you're not even going to start him, you can stash.
Right?
Yeah.
Like a stash, right? Jordan Addison in your flex, maybe. Wide receiver 3, whatever. Like, bro, we've seen Jordan Addison blow up games, bro.
Yeah, I like Addison a lot from this move.
It's just cheap cost, and it could prove to be worth it.
But the thing is like, let's just say you stash that Kyler Murray, Addison, right? You got him late, right, in the double-digit rounds. Then you're like, okay, who do I play if Kyler Murray goes off one game? Do I play my quarterback that I got into like rounds like 5, 6, 7, 8, or do I play the Kyler Murray? And then you're like, oh my god.
I think you can wait. Like if Kyler Murray is doing it off 50-50, then yeah, you can just maybe trade him away to someone who's desperate for a quarterback. Like, he can pop off for you, he can not. I don't think you need to immediately just bench your quarterback or bench a receiver on your team and throw in Addison or throw in, Kyler Murray. over who you initially drafted. If you don't get a quarterback till late and you have to start Kyler Murray, then tough. That's your problem. But hopefully the rest of your team can take care of you. But yeah, no, I like the move for Kyler Murray. Sayonara, buddy. We will. I'm not. I kind of will miss Kyler Murray, honestly.
Timo, do you miss him?
I do a little bit, bro. A little gerbil running around the field, bro. I swear, bro. A little gerbil running around the field, bro. Come on, man. Like he just running around with his little yeah.
Sorry, real quick. One name that we forgot to mention here. Speaking of the Vikings, Jawan Jennings.
No, that's right. He came from the Niners.
Deep sleep.
No, he ain't doing nothing, bro.
I could see him being a flex when there's like you have a lot of players on bye, like you just dart throw on him. I don't think he overtakes Addison at all.
If you are trying to make a playoff push and you got Jawan Jennings at your flex, bro, he was not there.
You never know. If Addison doesn't miss his time, you never know, man. He could step up. Let's move on to Mike Evans to the 49ers. Currently dealing with a left quad strain. The what is it, electromagnetic system over there?
Substation.
The substation's doing its damage on him. He was dealing with the hamstring strain last season. How do we feel about Mike Evans to the Niners?
Just don't draft a Niners receiver. Please don't. Mike Evans is respectfully old. He has an injury every year the past few years. Yeah, man. Christian McCaffrey. Plain and simple.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as I don't want anyone from the Niners, really. Maybe the kicker, but I just even McCaffrey, bro. I just think when players have really crazy seasons, like running backs go crazy for a season, they get all this workload. The next season's always like a down year, at least from the last few years from what I've seen. But MFB, your thoughts?
I mean, yeah, I see the pattern with C-Mac, although he did have 2 good years in a row. I forget when, like 4 years ago. But besides that, back to Mike Evans. Mm-hmm. He was a lot younger, yeah. On Mike Evans, yeah, man. He is old. I honestly liked him on the Niners a lot before this strain happened.
Mm-hmm.
So, I hate like taking injured players or like injury-prone players, and so I always usually try to stay away. I think if it wasn't for that, I would target him. I think he's solid. I think he could do really good on the Niners.
I honestly am very scared that I'm going to be in a situation where I need a receiver and I get like literally 3 picks in my face sniped, and he's the last receiver in that like tier, in his tier, where I'm just like, I'm kind of forced to take him or like take an extra RB or take something like a tight end or something. Like I'm really scared of that happening in the draft. I don't want an injury-prone player like that.
Just because you're thinking like that, it's going to happen to you.
No, I won't let it happen. All right, him or Marvin Harrison.
Marvin Harrison.
I'm probably going Mike Evans, bro.
Come on, bro. Mazda Marv?
Yeah, no.
I mean, Marv, I like Marv, but I gotta check the health, right? Like, obviously,
bro. To me,
healthy Mike Evans.
All this substation nonsense, bro, with his current like recent injuries each year, like I can't have that on my team, especially in like a larger league. Like if you're in a 12-man, sure, put him as your flex, whatever, you get him as a flex piece, sure. But in a 14-man, like I can't have that as my wide receiver too. Like it's just not playing every other game. Let's move on to Ken Walker to the Chiefs, Super Bowl champ. How do we feel?
Phenomenal. Literally the last piece the Chiefs need, bro. The way K9 moves, like I'm glazing, but K9 is K9ing. Like if he's healthy, BBTB hot take, top 5. I'm telling you, if he's healthy every game, top 5. Easily 20 points a game kind of player. Feeding after feeding after feeding.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I was really high on Ken Walker last year, like going into the season. And then, he kept getting goal line touches taken off of him. He was solid, man. He was against the Rams. He was going off. But both times he played the Rams last year, he went crazy.
Mhm.
And I was like, bro, this is what I was expecting from him every game. But Charbonnet kept taking touches, and then he'd like lose the hot hand. And then I like Ken Walker on the Chiefs. I get worried in ADP, other players around him, that I feel like I might take a shot on another player that I feel more confident in, or like I'm not as worried about.
I think, but look, BBTV's not wrong that if he's healthy, he could finish top 5. The problem is, right, and to Chemo's point of him splitting work last year, there's a reason the Seattle coaching staff split the work with Ken Walker, because every season we've seen him get full work, he is injured. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why in every league I was in damn near last year, I took Zach Sharp because expecting Kenneth Walker to get hurt, right? So it I don't know, I like him, but every year he gets hurt, bro. If he gets a full workload, and if he doesn't get a full workload, why am I taking him in the first round? So can he have a healthy year? That's the key question. That's what I'm rolling the dice on.
Yeah, that's why I said there's other RBs going around him in the first round, late first round, early second, that I'm like, I'd rather just stick with one of these guys that I feel more that feels safer to me.
Yeah.
Ken Walker's the exciting pick. You want to try, you want, going for gold. But if the risk, is it worth it? It's up to you to decide, depends on your league. And if, you're in a situation where, same thing, RBs are going in your face, he's the last one in his tier, the next RB is Kyron or Jeremiah Love, and you're like, ooh, and you're kind of would you take, let's put another name in there that's a bit more exciting. Derrick Henry or Ken Walker?
Ken Walker.
Derrick Henry.
Ken Walker.
I'm saying, that's a tough one, man. It's not easy. That's a tough one for me, man. Safety-wise, I'm taking Derrick Henry. If I'm you know what? F it. I'm just going to hope he stays healthy, then yeah, I'll go Ken Walker. Another running back we're going to move on to, David Montgomery to the Texans. He's leaving his boy. Who is it? Sonic and Knuckles. Knuckles is leaving. He's going to the Texans to do his own thing. How are we feeling? MV, how are we feeling about this?
Man, I'm he's proven a lot, right? He was in, the best offense, right? But still splitting work and outputting fantasy points, bro. So now we could put that on the Texans, not the worst offense, but not the best offense. But if he gets all the work there, what's there to hate about it, right? So I think it could pan out to be very solid for David Montgomery this year.
Yeah, and especially where he's getting drafted at. He's getting drafted, if you're in a 12-man league, early 5th, late 4th. That's crazy. For an RB1 that has, Chemo said, number 1 defense, where they're just going to get all the opportunities. If CJ Stroud plays like a dog, if he could feed Nico Collins, if he can feed the Tank Dell that's finally back, if he could feed that other third receiver that was a rookie last year,
Higgins, Xavier, Hutchinson,
all of them,
whoever they put.
Yeah. Brother, and then Monty gets those goal line touches, because remember, Monty was taking Gibbs' goal line touches a few times. I feel like it's a steal the draft of where he's getting drafted at.
He runs like a dog. I mean, I think if he can not, because when he was on the Lions, I mean, to me, when just watching him, he ran really, really hard and just wouldn't go down. And the problem, I mean, just from what I'm seeing, is when you see someone running crazy, it always feels like they're just bound to get hurt, because they're forcing, bro, you're getting hit by other bigger guys that are trying to pull you down and stop you. You're going to be taking hits. You're bound to get injured. So if he could change his technique a little bit to where he's not just taking hit after hit after hit.
He's been overall pretty healthy though, low key.
Last season he missed.
Don't get me wrong, he's missed a couple of games, but I don't remember it being IR type of stuff or
he missed
type of stuff.
2 seasons ago, I think. he missed the second half of the season. After game 11, I think he got injured. I don't remember, but I have to look back at the stats. But he keeps getting injured though, and that's not even the full workload. That's a half workload. So
he got injured on the Bears 3 years ago. If you're thinking of that, he was.
Go look at the other stats. Each year he has some injury where he misses some time, and like Gibbs gets his like freedom, like woo, he gets to go crazy. But like he does get injured because and this is with, mind you, like I said, half workload. So if he can kind of be easy, be careful on his runs and like take care of himself and not just run like a madman, like, then I think he'll be good, like really good. And so that's something that the Texans will have to kind of help him to achieve a normal workload and not running like crazy. But yeah, I really like David Montgomery. If he can be healthy all year, Texans good defense, having the ball a lot. It's a great opportunity for him. Another running back, man, I'm not going to call him Achan because he said his name is Travis Achan. I'm not going to call him that. I'm serious.
Achan's brother, bro.
Yeah,
what is that about, bro? I don't understand.
Bro, he literally said, my name is pronounced Achan. And I'm like, all right, bro. So Etienne, by the way, not Achan. Travis Etienne to the Saints. BTB, how do we feel about him joining the Saints?
Amazing. Last piece missing. The Saints winning that division, going 10-7, and we're winning off of most like division record, like being like 4-2 or some shit. We are winning that division 10-7.
Huh.
With ETN playing like an absolute dog. Brother, we didn't have a running back last year. I love Kamara. He's old. Now you got a healthy Olave. Olave turned up the last, 7 games of the season. Shuck looked like an absolute unit. Jawan Johnson called him out the past 2 years. Dog. And they drafted Jordan Tyson. Don't sleep on the rookie receivers this year. People are saying the rookie class ain't that sick. Carnell Tate, Tyson, a few other homies. I'm telling you, the rookie class is solid. Don't sleep on them. Saints should make a move this year. I do believe they win the division 10-7.
10-7. All right.
Man, win the division?
Yeah, crazy.
It's kind of a toss-up in the division, but winning's a little bit crazy. Anyways, back to Travis Achan.
Etienne.
It's a good move for the Saints. They desperately needed a running back. Am I crazy about it in fantasy? Oh, not really, bro. Like, I'm not crazy high on any Saints this year in fantasy, really. Maybe like Jawan Johnson, tight end, like late tight end, flyer type shit. Like, I'm with that, right? But the rest of them, Olave's expensive, bro. I know he had a great year last year, but he's expensive.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my input.
Not a fan.
Well, I think, yeah, about him being expensive.
Yeah, like I don't know. I think he's drafted solid.
Where is he being drafted at?
3rd, right?
Oh, I want to say like in the maybe beginning of the 3rd round.
Okay.
Or even end of the 2nd, bro. Like he's going higher.
Sure, I thought it was 3rd. No.
Well, either way, back to Etienne. I mean, I think personally, I don't know. I feel like he's set up in a situation where he can succeed, but I don't know. I have to see it to believe it. You know what I mean? Like it's hard because they're saying like, oh, Kamara is going to take touches. I don't think Kamara's going to do much. I really don't. I really think that it's his backfield to take. He just has to be able to perform. Which mid-round RBs are so hard to trust. Like the 3 to 7 round RBs, 3/4 are hard to trust. So I don't know. I'm feeling like he's risky to me. Like it just doesn't feel 100%. There's question marks about his efficiency and stuff like that with his touches and stuff. And so I don't know. I do like Kellen Moore offense. the way that he runs the team and how they have a lot of like
Same.
a lot of plays per like offensive possession. So yeah, it's up in the air. I also don't want to be in a position where I need to draft him. Like I need a second RB and it's my turn and he's the last one on the board. I'm like, all right, bro. Like I'd rather have Dave Montgomery, to be honest.
No, of course. I'm gonna say Travis Etienne is getting drafted. Like early, 4th round pick, like early to mid, and Olave is getting drafted middle to late, 3rd round. His positions in between 25 and 32.
Okay. All right. I think yeah, that's it for ETN. I'm not calling him HN. Diggs to the Commanders. Just got signed recently. How are we feeling about him being another weapon for what's his face? Bro, why am I blanking on his name? Jane Daniels. Yeah. How are we feeling about Diggs to the Commanders?
I think it's cool, but it's not great because before you had clear cut Terry could have been the guy. Because before Diggs came, it was nobody in that receiver room. Literally nobody's.
Yeah.
So it was poised for a Terry takeover. And now it's kind of just going to be this 50-50 type of BS split that annoys everybody in fantasy.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel like he is obviously getting old. We saw him how he was back in when he was on the Patriots last year, and like he had his good games, but I feel like it more hurts Terry McLaurin than it does help anyone, including himself. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't know. You could take a late shot on him if you wanted to, but I wouldn't. I'm not expecting him to like really like go off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you need Diggs or if you get him late, sure. But I feel like Terry McLaurin should be solid. Just I don't know, Diggs causing a lot of attraction. So
Yeah, I just don't feel like it's I just feel like it's not good. Overall fantasy wise, it's just not good. It just makes both of them not as good.
Precisely. Yeah.
Diggs just now has less value and McLaurin also now has less value. So yeah, not a good move for fantasy wise. Maybe for Jane Daniels, you could say, oh, it gives him another weapon, so it helps his value. Maybe he has a bounce back year after the injury last year and all that. So that may be good, but other than that, nothing much. Debo signed back at the 49ers. I don't even know, where's he going in drafts? Do you guys even know?
no clue.
Late, bro. Like 8th round, maybe more. I would guess around 8th round.
Really?
Yeah, if there's random names literally going around 8, 9, wherever he's going, just take him just in case.
Yeah.
Worse, he'll drop him.
I mean, at this point, if Mike Evans is like seriously for real hurt, Debo's like probably the guy you want.
True. And no Ricky.
This is true. Yeah, no Pearsall. So that's, I mean, yeah, that's solid. Because he's out for the season. That's why they signed him. I think they brought him back in because of that. Yeah, I mean, I think that overall, I don't know. I just don't want anyone on that team, man. that substation, electrical substation, it's like is going to be doing numbers on these guys. I'm just not excited about anyone at the Niners. I would take a late shot at him, like a bench piece for Debo. I'll take him as a bench piece, like late in the draft. Why not? Like 8th round, whatever. Sure, I'll take a stab at him. But other than that, I don't really want him on my team. Not worth much. Keenan Allen has not signed yet. Do you guys care?
Nope. Absolutely not.
Not until I know where he signs.
I would care if he signs with the Chargers. That sucks for
Lad,
and I guess you could say it's not good for what's his face, the Quentin Johnston, but yeah, or Rondé Gadsden, I guess, as well. Yeah. I'm not that excited about Gadsden anyways in general, but yeah, Keenan Allen has not signed. 81 receptions, 777 yards, 4 touchdowns for the Chargers last season. Those have to go somewhere. I think that offense, like we talked about earlier with Mike McDaniel, like I think that offense will move. So I think we'll just wait and have to see if he gets signed. If not, then whatever. Malik Neighbors supposed to be back week 1. Are you guys hoping he's back week 1? Are you guys optimistic? Are you pessimistic? Do you think he's being rushed back? Do you think anything's wrong with him? There's all this weird news surrounding him, like, oh, he's not 100%. He's not this. He's not that. He had a second surgery on his knee, all that. Are you guys concerned or no?
100%.
I'm definitely concerned because his knee got effed. And on top of that, his ADP is hella pricey, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's he at?
Like late
second round, like end of the second, mid second, maybe. I don't even know.
I would never take him at mid-second.
Mid-second?
If you want honesty, avoid pretty much injured Malik Neighbors, avoid Meathead Scatterbo, avoid Diva OBJ, avoid put your head down Jackson Dart, like avoid the Giants.
I remember OBJ's on the team again.
Like you're no shot. So you're saying avoid all of these guys?
Yeah, brother, their defense is not good. Wait, they picked up a good tight end though.
Isaiah Likely.
Oh.
He's a sleeper for me.
Yeah, I like
side note.
Low.
Side note, Isaiah Likely is a sleeper for me. Malik Neighbors. So you're not taking him at cost. Okay. Let's say this. 3rd round, rolling around. Man, yeah, I'd have to look at the draft board.
Can you look at the draft board real quick and just see like people that are with like 2 down, 2 up, and see if we take who?
I wish I had it up already, so we're not just sitting here waiting for it to happen. Let me see. I guess if I could see Yahoo's.
Yeah, just Yahoo's. But I don't know, dude. I feel like he's being rushed back for a team that respectfully is not making. Like they're going to be bottom tier, probably.
T. Higgins.
So I'm taking T.
Zay Flowers.
I'm taking Zay.
Even though he has an injury?
Zay has injury?
He's dealing with something.
No, I think he's good. I think it was nothing major.
Okay. So you're taking Zay over Malik Neighbors. I feel like if you're in a 12-man, you can just take Malik Neighbors and hope he's healthy and you're good. I feel like if you're in a 14, like a bigger league, you can't really depend on him to you can't bank on him being healthy, because if he's not healthy, then you're kind of screwed.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you take Tet?
Tet or Miller?
Yeah, or Malik.
I'm taking
Tet's a lot safer.
I'm taking
Tet's a lot safer.
Emeka Egbuka?
I'm taking Ibuka.
Vlad McConkey?
I would think about it. I would think this is like the range where I would start to think about it, but
I'm taking McConkey.
Garrett Wilson?
Who's the quarterback? Gino?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm taking Garrett.
Devontae Adams?
I'm taking Devontae.
Terry McLaurin?
I'm going to stop there.
That's crazy, man. We'll see in the draft if that's what you do. Next, we're going to go over, last but not least, actually, Tucker Kraft. How are we feeling about Tucker Kraft and his knee, which also exploded? Although I think that was a clean ACL tear.
Might have been more clean, yeah. Got to monitor the camp news, bro. I don't know. Is he poised to be ready for week 1?
They're optimistic about him being ready for week 1.
Optimistic.
Apparently, according to Yahoo,
optimistically fading him.
Yeah, I'm not.
I mean, honestly, he's going literally what's his ADP around
like tight end 65 maybe.
Yeah, he's going like 5th round in a 12-man. Like after the 5th round, 6th round in a 12-man. I'm not taking the tight end.
That's
that early on a guy
was
that's coming back from injury. That's crazy.
You got
In a
Jake
14 minutes?
Fergie, Goddard, Hunter Henry. All the homies are just down there that are way better than him. No, not this year. Too many mouths to feed in that Green Bay. Way too many mouths, dude.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I'm not really that high on Tucker Kraft like that,
And
especially
they
where
have
he's
a solid backup tight end too, Luke Musgrave. Right? Didn't he produce a little bit when Kraft got hurt? A little bit.
He may have did his thing. He's not the same talent, right? But like,
No,
yeah,
yeah.
he may have done his thing. All right. Well, that does it for all of our topics for off-season moves. Any of these guys you guys want to go back over? Anything?
Let me see.
Do not think so, sir.
Okay. I mean, I'm in the same boat. I think everything was good. I think we went over everyone pretty well. ETN, I feel like we kind of just
real quick, a little off topic, bro. Jameer Gibbs, 101. Well, there's a big speculation people are taking Bijan. I don't see it. Please take Gibbs. Don't be an idiot. That's simple.
People are just excited because there's no more Algier, and Bijan is really good talent, but he's on the not as good offense with a question mark at quarterback. So
Exactly.
Tua to the Falcons. You guys want to talk about Tua to the Falcons?
Tua to the Falcons.
Man, I don't know.
What does that do for the pass catchers? What does it do for Drake London, Kyle Pitts?
Random thought about the pass catchers is they just had a left-handed QB, so they still do. So maybe that'll be better.
Okay. Apparently he's winning the job right now so far, so we'll see. Tua over Penix. So yeah, I think if Tua, I mean, he looked terrible last year. But that was, the Dolphins. I don't know. That's kind of a wait and see. But yeah, I definitely would like to have Jameer Gibbs over Bijan just because he is in the better offense with less question marks. They didn't just lose their quarterback or switch their quarterback. There isn't a quarterback fighting thing. But yeah, all right. We can just stop at that piece of news. That's the last one, last move, off-season move that we'll talk about. There are other moves that happened, obviously, that we didn't go over just because, I mean, they're less relevant. We'll be bringing those moves up when we do like our sleeper episode, like people that went to different teams. This player's a sleeper. We brought up a couple. We talked about Isaiah Likely, tight end in the Giants. So players like that. That was also an off-season move that we can discuss later. But that'll do it for this episode. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.